Hey guys, Gabriel from Ungraceful here, and today I've got another review for the Tsume art, Shikamaru. So similar to the Minato, we have a big window, our character, and his name in Japanese. Again, similar window, advertisement for another figure. There's nothing too revolutionary about the Tsume arts boxing from what we've seen in the past. Again, we've got logos here, our license logo, and our figure line logo. As you can see, it's quite a dynamic pose. It's the kind of thing I'd expect from creating a more action-filled Shikamaru, but we'll talk about that in a minute. So all in all, an alright box. Don't know about the dark green. I guess it's kind of the colour we give to the Naruto characters because of their vest, but it's not too striking a box. And I feel like if you saw this just in a shop and you weren't looking for it, you might walk past it and miss out on a great opportunity. So let's take a look at the figure himself. So here he is, Shikamaru. The first thing I want to note is the shadow possession jutsu sort of symbolization here comes pre-stuck to the base. I was expecting to have to pin it in, or at least, have some sort of single push pin or something to have to go in, but no. All comes as one single piece, which is, honestly, I've never had anything this complicated come as a single piece before, but let's take a look. We've got the classic symbol here. This is the hand symbol for Ram, and probably the most common one you see in Naruto. And obviously this is his clan's symbolic jutsu, which is the Shadow Clone Possession jutsu. I think the only way to convey Shikamaru in a more Shikamaru way would have been to do his typical water drag face, but obviously that wouldn't create something as dynamic as this. So my first note is I think the camera isn't bringing out the colours quite as well as it deserves. This is a far brighter, and the gradient in the green is far more impressive, I think, in real life. But this plastic is coming across as it should. Sort of darker near the bottom, but you can see the translucentness, which I guess is the effect you'd be going for. I don't think a solid black would work for this, and particularly from a distance, I think it looks like it's wisping off. It's really cool. So let's take some closer looks at what's going on with him. We've got the netting on his arms here, which is painted fairly well. Up the top here, we've got some slight sort of overgoings with the grey, which isn't 100%. But we don't have that same issue with his legs down there at the bottom. But it's very sort of classic Naruto look. We have his jacket with the Uzumaki seal on the back. We've got an extra pocket and his little leaf symbol headband that he wears around his arm. All in all, it's a very good Shikamaru piece. There are a couple of Shikamaru pieces, and he's one of the only side characters in Naruto you will actually find a decent figure support for, but none of them come close to the Tsume art version. It's very similar to the Minato. Just other companies haven't done a good enough job, I believe, with creating a figure like this. So I'd recommend picking up again. Tsume art for this is quite a well price pointed piece of PVC, and especially within Europe it's regularly available and the pricing's good. In America, the pricing for shipping may be a bit high, but I think it's definitely, as a Naruto fan, a figure I would recommend picking up. So let's take a look at him in a Detolf and with some size comparisons. So here he is on a single Detolf shelf by himself. Obviously it's a much smaller figure than some of the previous ones I've reviewed, but he'd be solid, as I'm planning to do a step for my Naruto side characters and have 3 tiers and have multiple figures across each step, so he'll fit on there really well. Let's take a look with him next to some other figures. Here he is next to the Minato we reviewed recently. Obviously the height is actually quite well done because of his top knot. You can see that he's quite tall, but obviously nowhere near as wide as the crouching display Minato. Let's put him next to something else. Here he is next to Ponlorith from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. This is a 1/8 scale figure, but to be fair, he's standing tall with his arms over his head compared to Shikamaru's more aggressive angular posture, with his knees bent and his head arcing forward with his back. So all in all, a really cool piece, and I'd recommend, if you're a Naruto fan, go pick him up. He's at a decent price point, and I don't think there'll be another Shikamaru, at least not another Shikamaru from the Naruto Shippuden days, where anywhere near as good as this figure will be. I look forward to seeing what they do with the older Boruto version, and hopefully we'll see some figures for him soon, as opposed to just for Sasuke, Naruto and Boruto figures from that age. I imagine it's only a matter of time. So until next time, have a good one. See you soon.